Hello guys, Alpha Smurf back again. 大家好，陈兄回来了。So now, let's see. Because now this guy, he got into fury. Hi, nice shot. This guy, he's in fury. He's at 136 million. But the thing is, I don't think... Not too sure whether he can hide his troop in time. If he hides his troop in time, then good for him. Hello, Mohit Mina. How are you, man? What? He's hiding his troop. Hi, Adrian. We gotta do this properly, man. You know, now we are in the dilemma. It's because this guy, he's at a might range that, effectively, he can hide his troop. So, it's a bit pointless to actually send carpets to him. Because once you send carpet to him, right, you end up not getting any hits or raids, since most of them will just be hidden. So most of them will be hidden troops. My spelling is not that great, so at least I do the good job. Oh, invade my turf. Ooh, I'm so scared. And you got yourself in fury, man. What the fuck do you think you're doing? This guy is trying to entice me to hit him, but I don't really care. Because he's in the might range that it's not a target for us to hit. Because 70 million with war gear, and if he's ready to tank the hit, you stand to lose more than to hurt him. You know, all you need is like 38 million might. You can be a solo trap. So if this guy, 70 million, he's well geared and ready to tank any hits, he can potentially eat my solo hit. So never fall for this kind of trap, guys. Hey Nepto! Hello! Long time no see, man. How are you guys, man? You guys in the Ice Guild now? Guys, check out this guild. Check out this guild. This is the guild that, if I didn't leave OCS, I could have been in part of them. This guild. Whoa! Matt and Xiaobai is diplomat, man. So are you guys doing well in this guild? Looks like it's a standard. Not too bad, guys. Not too bad, guys. Who the hell keep invading my turf, man? Sorry, guys. This stream might be a false alarm again, because I thought I'm gonna show you guys something interesting that we're gonna rally someone, but apparently it didn't happen because that guy actually tally away and start hiding his troops, so it's quite unfortunate. So maybe I can share with you guys some news about this emperor thing. You know, the current emperor, it's like a gossip news. This emperor, CTK Henry Jaya. You know this guy? You know what? How come he managed to get so involved in a short time of phase? The rumors says that it's because of his dad. His dad is like a millionaire that sponsored him to this game. So his dad is actually this guy. It's called Xiang Yu in Xiang Yu, I think it's this guy. Let me see if I have it. Alright, this guy. Forget it. I only have his name. So it's CK.CK Xiang Yu. Let's find his dad. And you know, the whole emperor thing is just a big alliance of father-son's relationship with all the crazy people. Oh, he's no longer inside. But never mind, I can search it out. CTK Xiang Yu. Do I have this guy? Too bad. He changed his name. But effectively, this so-called emperor is actually is a whole family of rich people, China people, that they actually sponsor him more than I don't know how much in this game, as well as buying out all the other alliance with crazy gears so that they can be rally leaders to help his son, this guy, his son, to be the emperor. So it's kind of, isn't that great to have a dad like this? It's kind of crazy. And back to this topic. You scare some guilds, they are coming to K236 now. They say he paid other guilds off. Yeah, this guy. And do you know that I should not say so much bad things about him, but he's not a really good rally leader, but obviously he got the money to do so. So, do you know how much stats is this? I think a few weeks back I mentioned about the best crazy stats for the best emperor gear. Let's briefly run through that again, using CT Henry as a reference point. Let's do it. But the thing is, I shall not keep this stream long because I have to go to bed soon, because there's work tomorrow early in the morning, so it's more like a catch-up session since I haven't been online for quite some time. Alright, so let's do this. And the max, last week I mentioned about the max infantry stats is actually this, correct? This is the max infantry stat. 6-1. Look at the orange one. Orange one is the most, assuming you have the emperor pieces, these are the stats that you'll have. Infantry stats of 718%, as well as army attack of 388%. But you have to bear in mind that this stats has not included the turf buff. So you know my turf buff like this. Turf buff. You know this? 70% army attack boost. So inclusive of that, right? That is a lot of attack. So just do the math. This amount is just plus another 70%. So it's 458% army attack. Alright? With all these gears, it's a bit godlike, man. It's crazy. Hi, Truly King. Nepto. What are you talking about, man? Alright, so since you guys are around, I shall try my luck now. Because I'm trying to get this army attack boost of 70%. So let's see if I can actually get it from all this treasure showdown trove over here. So let's do it 2 at a time. What is this? Hi Mohammed. How are you, man? That's a very bad luck. Come on. 70%. What nonsense is this? 70%. No. What is wrong with this? I think the probability of getting this 70% army attack boost is kind of bad. 3 more tries. 4 at a time? Okay, let's do it. 4 at a time. That's all, folks. It's a waste of my showdown trove. It's kind of pathetic, right? So, since I've got the honor chest, and the rewards kind of sucks, but let's take it anyway. It's bad. Alright, let's go back to the topic of the best infantry gear. Then later I will talk shortly about the best range gear, then the best cavalry gear. You know this? Best infantry gear. Alright? So bearing in mind of all the emperor pieces that I mentioned before. I think the emperor pieces, right? I couldn't really give you much information about the emperor offhand as well as the emperor boots. So far, the information I managed to collate is just the headpiece, the regal robe, which is the armor, as well as the weapon. Alright? So these 3 pieces is all I have for now. But I could actually roughly estimate, because all the gears over here, right, by and large it's around the range, ballpark range of like 35% to 40% of army attack. So using that as an estimation point, you can roughly gauge what is the offhand line, but obviously this is not accurate. So it's still fine. It's still quite an accurate basis, reliable basis of what is the max stats for infantry that I collated over here. Let's talk about the best range gear. You know the best range gear in this game so far now? It's actually not that difficult to compute. So all you need to do is you go to Lord's mobile dressing room. You just input all the important stats, army attack, range attack, and you get the best range gear. Alright? But the thing is, the best range gear, this is easy. But what about the best range heroes? The best range heroes, you have to bear in mind of certain things. Alright? So let's see if I have it over here. So remember back then I mentioned the best pure infantry heroes are these 5 infantry heroes. Shapeshifter, which is the 11k hero. Light Weaver, the 11k hero. Twilight Priest, Demon Slayer, and Oath Keeper. Alright, so whenever you send the best single type troop hero, it's okay to have one cavalry hero inside. Because squad damage will only applies to 4 of the same troop type heroes. Any additional troops, any additional heroes, let's say you have the 5th infantry heroes, it's not going to add any value in your squad damage. Alright, it doesn't add any value. So for those who don't know why, I can show you guys something that based on an IGG response I had a few months back, because all this mechanism I think is good to put forth so that you can understand this slightly better. Let's see if I have it. I think is alright, this. Alright, just briefly go through some mechanics that I think is important to inform you guys. So what this means is the 5th hero will not be used in the battlefield. Alright? This is the IGG response, due to you not be able to show up in the battle. But the logistic boost will be added on the whole army. So this effectively means that whenever you send a 5 heroes march, right? Let's say you send 5 range hero, the last hero will always be standing behind, doing nothing. The reason because is IGG mechanics is such that they only applies to 4 of the same troop type. So the 5th hero, it need not be an infantry hero. All you need is 4 infantry hero, and as long as the last hero grants you a lot of logistic buff, that is the best way to send your troops. Alright, so that is the best pure infantry heroes. Shapeshifter, Light Weaver, Twilight Priest, Demon Slayer, and Oath Keeper. Some people argue that it could be, instead of Demon Slayer or Oath Keeper, it could be this, what is that guy called? Green Wolf. Right? Green Wolf. But actually Green Wolf is not good. No doubt he give army attack, army health of 25% and infantry defense of 50%. Overall, what the hell? Lefton, what are you talking about? Show tits! Come on guys. You want to see some Asian tits? So, army health of 50% outweighs the combination of army health 25% and infantry defense of 50%, because based on the testing, 1 point of health HP is actually 3 times of defense. So if you do the math, you realize that 50% HP army health, right, is more valuable than whatever you see over here, Green Wolf. Alright? So if you're not aware of all this, go back to this this video about this army versus health versus defense breakdown. You can actually derive what is... Hey, what the hell am I going to? Yes, you can derive actually this. Alright? Health is 3 times better than defense. Attack is actually... how many times? Let's do it now. 1.73 times better than health. But you have to bear in mind that this testing is not the 100% accurate testing, because it's done based on certain variables, based on the way I test it. But by and large, you can rely on these results. So use this as a reference point to conclude on all your items over here. Hi Adrian Daniel, how are you? Do you know where we can download that information? You mean this information? this information is all derived by me. And you know, as an auditor, I have a fetish for datas and testings. So when I do any testings, right, I will make sure whatever I showcase to you guys is based on thorough research and homework. It's not like some kind of like random narration and explain based on the attack animation and just say, oh, that is the case. I don't do that. To me, whenever you want to do something, right, it's very important to put through your numbers with some justification. So the way I justify it is just like this. And I have already shared the rally trap breakdown. That's viewable version spreadsheet in the rally trap video. So you can actually use that as a reference point to guide yourself what kind of troops to build, stuff like that. So you can actually go back here and try to derive how much troop you need to be a rally trap, as well as how much troop you need to be a solo trap. So it's not that difficult to compute them, and as well as how much resources it costs to build 6 million T4, stuff like that. So you can go back to that rally trap video. I have linked up the Excel spreadsheet, so you just copy paste to your personal spreadsheet. I couldn't give you the edit version, so you have to do it by yourself. Oh, check my PM. Okay, but is it private? If it's private, I will do it privately. I won't do it in the stream. Yes, so this is what I usually do in my free time. So there's one more information I think I would like to share with you guys. Let me see. Alright, just one last information to share before I call it for the day. It's for the stream. Oh, that question I can briefly answer you. Actually, right, Plague Ring as compared to Burning Straw, if let's say you hit in a random manner and you use your range, your infantry attack, your cavalry attack equally, has an equal chance of doing that. Plague Ring is slightly better than Burning Straw, based on the fact that it offers more stats point. Alright, but it's only slightly better. So by and large, let's say you want to do a rally that is more diverse and versatile, which means you want to cover a more range of attack damage. Maybe you would like to stick with Burning Straw, because if you go back to this breakdown of Burning Straw and Plague Rings, alright, the difference is very small. Because if you go back to here, the way how I derive the stats point for Plague Rings, you see this highlighted portion. So we already know that we want to compute the strength, right? Use attribute points. So the way how I do it is very simple. First thing, you know this breakdown, right? Which means what's the stats for attack, health, and defense? Which means health is 3 times better than defense. Attack is 1.73 times better than health. So using that as a reference point, you can actually work out what kind of stats, which means like strength point. You can allocate them accordingly to all your gears. So every gears have their stats point. So assuming you attack in a random manner, equal chance of using all the different troop type, then I would say Plague Ring is 170 points. 170 points. Alright? Whereas for Burning Straw is 144 points. The advantage of a Plague Ring is only slightly better, is 15% better. But the thing is, let's say you are a guy that hardly attack in range. You like to attack in infantry as well as cavalry. Then for that case, right, the range attack over here will be a bit redundant. Alright, so maybe Plague Ring will be more applicable for you. So it all depends. But by and large, if let's say everything is equal and you don't know what you're gonna use Plague Rings because it's often more stats in overall. Army health, army defense, range attack. It's very valuable. Alright, so it depends. It really depends. I couldn't really give you much. Bro, you on? Yes, I'm on. Mohammed, can you explain how much troop you think DJ Rally Trap has? He is 375 million might. That's very easy to do an estimation. You know, for Rally Trap, it's about deflating your might and deflating all the research gears and stuff like that. So for you to be at 365 million might, the best kind of Rally Trap you could be is this. You know this Rally Trap? This is the M44 Rally Trap. In fact, M44, I kind of know this guy. And sidetrack a bit. Few months back, I mentioned about this Rally Trap. I have some revision to do. I have some correction. Back then, I say range feelings is the best feelings, correct? But in the actual fact, I come to know about this that from a friend who know this M44 guy, Love 08. They are friends, alright? So I actually asked his friend about, is that correct? Is that true? The answer was, actually it's not about range feelings. So I take back my words then. The time I keep saying that range feeling is the best. The reason why is in this manner is because you can actually swap your feelings accordingly to tank all the different hits accordingly. So that back then when he tanked the first hit by Uti, you go back to the video and see the video about he tanked Uti first, followed by he tanked the rally hit by Hero. He cock up, he screw up, because he thought Uti, he set in range feelings because he thought Hero is going to be the first one to hit him. Alright? Because Hero is in cavalry, majority cavalry, so he set the range feelings and defend accordingly. But the thing is, he didn't know Uti much will be the first one to strike them. So that's the reason why at that time Sneaky Tashi and me was actually assuming that no, Sneaky Tashi didn't assume, but I was the one who assumed range feelings is actually the best feelings for rally trap. But it's not the case. The best feelings for rally trap, there is no best. That's the answer. Because to be a very insane kind of trap, right, what you need to do, you couldn't really go offline 24/7. Rally trap is always be in the case of trying to trigger people to attack you rallies after rallies. So when the march start marching towards you, you have to be very fast. So the first thing you need to do is go to your watchtower. So if you see whatever troops that's marching towards you, the first troop marching towards you, full infantry march, immediately you swap to cavalry feelings. If you see the march is going to be range feelings, immediately you swap to infantry feelings. So you have to swap it in such a way that you can tank hit all the troops. Alright? So that's the best way to be a rally trap. But let's say you want to eat rally trap offline, of course you can. Of course you can. Because effective rally trap is always anti-scout on. So, in a not so efficient way, just go offline. No one can stop you. But you have to just bear in mind that if let's say people are gonna strike you again and again in the feelings that it's quite painful for you. Let's say you are in range feelings offline, and there are like 5-6 rallies sending full infantry again and again and again. No doubt you are a rally trap. You will reach the point whereby this small T2 front line, you'll get decimated. Alright? You couldn't take this for granted. You know Love 08? The hit by Uti, if you still remember, the hit by Uti is he lost like 400k, 500k T2s. Not a lot, right? But just put this in number. Can you see if, let's say, there's like up to 6-7 rallies hitting against that feelings again and again? This whole range front line will get decimated, alright? So, although it's a rally trap, please don't take that for granted. There's a chance that you might get 0 even if you go off, even you are in a rally trap status, alright? So, just bear that in mind. So back to the DJ Trap Rally. He has 365 million might. So what is the troop breakdown like? You know this guy? Love 08 has 36 million frontline and 36 million anti-frontline. So based on my estimation, right, the rally trap by DJ at 365 million is more or less the same. Because for you to hit this troop count, that is only 271 million. That is the total might that will take up in your whole castle. Alright? So you can actually deflate your research might, your hero's might, which means you only which means heroes, you don't unlock them totally. Like all these kind of heroes, right? Let's say you already managed to unlock like Demon Slayer, Sea Squire, Soul Forger. You already get them to max battles. But the thing is, the moment you upgrade them, you hire them, that is when your hero might will actually increase accordingly. So the best way to deflate, I say deflate, because bear in mind, rally trap is about giving people an illusion that you are a pushover target, but in fact you are no pushover, because most of your might are actually over here, 271 million, which is this rally trap. So the whole objective is to push down your might as low as possible. Do not unlock any of the heroes over here, alright, except for the 5 heroes, rally trap heroes. You know the rally trap heroes? Law Weaver, number 1. Storm Fox, number 2. Songstress, number 3. Berserker, number 4. Prince of Thieves, number 5. But let's say if you have Gold Watcher, please replace Gold Watcher with Prince of Thieves, because Gold Watcher is much better than Prince of Thieves. Alright, because Prince of Thieves give army defense, but a Gold Great Watcher will give 25% army health, which is so much better. So that is it. So it's not impossible to hit this troop breakdown for DJ. Alright, in fact a lot of people is able to hit this troop breakdown of being a rally trap. So when you ready on someone and you are unsure his rally trap, good luck to you. Because if you hit a rally trap, that's it. Everything will be eaten up. So okay, you know why using Rose Knight might not be as good as Prince of Thieves? Because Rose Knight, if you swap Prince of Thieves to Rose Knight, effectively you will have 3 cavalry heroes, 1 range, 1 infantry heroes, which means your feelings will not be so diverse and able to capture all the different troops coming on your way. You need to be more diverse in all the different feelings. Means equal strength, strong strength of infantry, the same strength of same strength of your cavalry as well as your range. If you go too much towards one direction, which is all cavalry, you'll reach to a point whereby, if let's say, just picture this, they knew your war is Rose Knight. They knew it. So there are 6 rallies, full range. Alright? That is when your rally trap status might get slightly not that good, because you lack of one infantry hero which make up of so much squad damage, and you pretty much will get a bit painful unless you are fast enough to actually swap your heroes as well as see the war heroes, stuff like that. But trust me, you won't have that much time, because when you see heroes marching away, you only have like 5 seconds to react. 5 seconds or maybe lesser. In 5 seconds, if you see Uti hero marching in full infantry, you have to immediately do what? You have to go back to here and immediately click here. That is 5 seconds of reaction time. And not to say some people are so slow and cocked up in their muscle memory. When they see enemy troops rushing away, you do wrong things, alright? Just like the video of Stridox. You know the video about him pushing out the bounty to like 200 million gold. So that guy only sent full T3s with some siege. He kabut. Which means he gets so scared and immediately, oh, I go and shoot. That's what happened. So this kind of things will happen, alright? So just allow your war hero to be fixed, the 5 suggested one, so that you can actually swap your feelings easily without being so fearful of whether your war heroes are in the right manner or what. So that's the thing about Ready Trap, so have to bear that in mind. You want account overview of ice. Ice? Alright. Come on, ice. But the thing is, Ice, I couldn't give much information unless he let me log into his account, or he do a short video streams about his account. Then I can show you guys. But it's not that. You can by and large know what kind of gears you have. You are 2.8 million. You have the 11k heroes. So you are pretty much maxed out for everything, so that is it. You wouldn't do carry formation in that case. You're right. I would say, let's say you have Rose Knight as your 3 heroes. The best formation is actually range formation. Range. Do you know why? Let's say you have 3 cavalry heroes on your wall. The best formation is actually range, because when you are in range feelings, all you need to be careful of is you have to avoid having a full infantry march against you, because range are the ones that you get crippled and decimated very easily. Let's say you phases full infantry. So bearing in mind of that, you need to have a very strong anti-front line, which means is all the cavalry. So having 3 cavalry heroes on your wall could be very good. Alright, so yep, but that's only good against let's say you're in ranged links. So it might works, yeah, it might works. Hey Sun Sun, why are you not uploading videos? Come 212. What about Kingdom 212? What is in Kingdom 212? Guys, too bad. Ice has rejected me. So, Ice is a guy that he want to keep a low profile, which I could totally understand. Because if you want to show an account overview, like someone like Brand Chong and those kind of heroes, people over there, you are letting the whole world know what kind of stats, what kind of gears, what kind of things, what kind of all the jewels you're gonna use, stuff like that, to the whole world. So, too bad guys, I couldn't do that for you guys. Sorry. Okay, so you mentioned 212, right? 212. What about 212? Hi, official 10s. Hello. Tyrenahan. Actually, this documents, right? The viewable version of this troop counting is in my rally trap video. So you go back to that rally trap video, go to that description. There's a viewable link on there. So all you need to do is click on it, copy paste the whole chunk over here on your personal spreadsheet. You can use that accordingly. All the formula links are there and stuff like that. Alright, so you can use that. Then wait. So what about this kingdom? How does it feel to get rejected by Ice? Ow! Actually, I'm okay. I cannot see that coming, because who will do that, man? Even for myself, right? I don't feel comfortable showing to the whole world of my stats and stuff like that. But I do it for the sake of you guys. I'm quite transparent. I let you guys know what kind of gears I have. Like, I have this kind of gears, I have all the gold jewels. I show you guys this kind of thing. But by and large, I only can show you guys gears. But I couldn't really show anything more than that. Like the other things. So like Bumble Helm, right? The way I do it, right? I go crazy I stack up my range attack. Because I'm a range attack hero, I think range for me is one of my strongest stats. So that's the reason why I put Worm Gem jewels instead of the Cavalry attack jewels inside here. Alright, and yeah, stuff like that. I can share you guys this kind of thing, but I think it's quite common. I think at this point of time when you play this game long enough, or you buy gears and buy your jewels pack, you'll do that. What is the strength differences between T2 and T1? Oh, Neto! Sure. You wanna donate to me? You can find the link down there. But it's totally optional, guys. I do this for my leisure time. So only during my free time, I do that to educate you guys. So it's up to you. So strength difference between T2 and T1s is actually 2.5 times. Hello, Jonas. How are you, man? 212 fun to have fights. WDG and family are there. Really? Let's check this out. Nepto, back to you again. 212. Nah. I think if I go there, I think if Ice go there, he has to spend at least like 20-30 over migration through. Alright. So maybe a bit too expensive for my guild leader. So what is the difference between T1 and T2? So back into the story of the fundamentals of T1, T2, T3, T4s. In terms of strength per se, right? It's like a linear curve going outwards, which means in terms of health, defense, attack, T4 is always 2.5 times better than T3, and T3 is always 2.5 times better than T2s, and T2s is always 2.5 times better than T1s. Right? It's always the case. If you are not sure how to derive the number, you can Google, search it up, and the details of the backtesting are actually done by Sneaky Tashi. Back then, he was my favorite YouTuber for Lots Mobile. Alright, Sneaky Tashi. He actually did some testing about this to justify all the numbers, so you can go back to his videos and watch the whole long video again about how he derived the numbers. So it's always the case. So which means this. Let's say you build 1 heroic fighters, it gives you 16 strength. It's actually equivalent to building 16 grunts. Both give you 16 strengths, but you must bear in mind the might for T1s is only 32, whereas for what is this? Whereas for T4s, it's 36 might. So that's the reason why most of the rally trap, they will build a lot of T1s, because we will have a deflated might with having a higher strength. Alright, so that's the same thing. So if you let's say you build one gladiator T2s, alright, it's equivalent to building. No, this is 2.5 times, because I have forgotten about the decimal point over here. Yeah, 2.5 times. That's the exact numbers. Do you use cheaper payment options on Lots Mobile? What do you mean by cheaper payment options on Lots Mobile? Oh, I remember there's a lot of people who mention about the what? Google Play card, gift card, stuff like that. No, I just use the normal iOS manner and just buy it. But to me, it's not a issue, because I don't spend much in this game. Alright, I don't spend much in this game. In the past, I do, but now, oh, this one, check this out. You know this that I mentioned so many times before? You can earn free gems, free to play. Let's say you follow these 4 steps: Colosseum ranking, treasure trove, guild gifts and rewards, as well as monster hunting. Alright, these 4 different manners, and you get around like 300k free gems every month. But I think I have more things to add on to this. You know, back then I researched what's the best way to be to manage a best guild, which means if you strike down all the T1s, my result shows that assuming 100% active monster hunters, alright, you have 6 million of energy. So you do the math. Actually, that math will give you the results of a total gem gift of 95 gem gift per day. 95 gem gift is a lot. And bear in mind that every gem gift, the average is 71. That is for level 1 monster guild gifts, which means stuff like that. See this? Blue, no. Yeah, stuff like that. You open. Sorry, there's no... For my guild, we got no common. We only have rares and uncommon. Alright, so things like that. So every time I open the boxes, I add them in the sample sizing over here. And I kind of know what is the average gems for every time you open a gems. Alright, so that this is my result. So level 1 it gives you 71 gems. Level 2 is 400 gems. Level 3 633. All this, alright. But this is based on sample size of a few thousand, so it's not that accurate. So you need more sample size to have a more accurate basis. So for level 1, just by the math of 100% active monster hunter, it will give you 204,000 gems if you just hit level 1s. If you just hit level 2s, alright, it will give you 172,000 gems. Okay, now comes the a bit confusing part. Level 3 is the one that is slightly... It depends. Depends on few things. Let's say you use 24-hour shoes, alright? Because for me, currently I don't really use 24-hour shoe anymore, because in my guild I will stay unshielded and go to sleep. For me, I will stay unshielded, although it's quite dangerous, but I do so because my guild is kind of very active and able to rescue me, call me up and do a lot of random things to save my life. So I'm kind of confident that I won't get 0 overnight for now. Alright? Fingers crossed. So effectively I won't use any of this. This 24-hour shoe. So the thing is, if let's say you don't use that, then maybe farming level 3s might not be that great. Because farming level 3s, the reason why it's so good for most people is because it gives you some 24-hour shoes, as well as it gives you relocators. So on average, let's say based on the math, you can get up to 64 relocators. Let's say you farm level 3s only for the whole guild. Alright, so based on gems equivalent, you get 259,000 gems if you include the value of your 24-hour shields as well as your relocators. But let's say if you don't shield, the value is go down drastically. It's 130,000 gems only. So it all depends. So that is my results. Alright, so I think this stream is a bit too lengthy for now, so I will cut it short because there's work for me tomorrow. So I hope this stream actually educate you guys slightly more about Lots Mobile. Although it's a false alarm, because this stream I go online because I want to zero someone, but apparently he hide all his troops, so that's too bad for me. So with that, I think I will keep this stream short and end it. Alright, so regarding the Excel that you requested, you can actually see the viewable version in my rally trap video. I can share with you guys the troop count and how to build your troops. I think that's more important than the rest of the information. Alright, so with that I will end my stream. So 所有华人，谢谢收看我的节目。只要你是个华人、新加坡人、马来西亚人、中国人、台湾人，谢谢你们观看我的节目。有缘再见。Alright guys, with that I will end my stream. Good night guys. Bye bye.